Hey, what is going on, you guys? Going live here. Going to do a little bit of work on a couple of RC cars. It's the Trashed Workbench Tuesday, and I thought I'd start trying to untrash my workbench. Thought, you know what, let's just go live and let's do this. So that's what we're doing. Don't have it scheduled live anymore, but we're going to try and go live when we can. And while we're working on stuff, seems like a good time to get going with that. So I'm trying to find all the pieces that I need for this Vortex. Finally getting back to it, get it fixed up. Got a new motor for it here, new slipper, courtesy of Jenny's RC. That's where I ordered it from. What's going on, RC Voodoo? Whistling Lipo. Gonna get this thing working again. Oh, that didn't work. Tripod came loose and just tilted itself. There we go, that's better. All right, so I got a new motor. RC next Tuesday. What's going on, man? So after I had my motor failure for whatever reason with this Vortex, whether it was heat, whether it was bearing, I don't know. I sent it back to them so they could do some R&D on it. So I bought from Jenny's RC a new assembly here. And now I'm trying to see if mine is bent a little bit or not. Everybody keeps talking about them bending these brackets here. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off and just see if it's bent or not. Yeah, I got my 11 Charlie, Operation 11 Charlie hat in the mail the other day. What's going on, Big Head RC? Right one, how's it going, man? So yeah, let's just pop these out real quick. That's pretty thick. Mine's still flat. Yeah, mine is not bent. Trying to make sure I'm laying on something flat. My phone screen, I would say, is pretty flat, and I would say that that is not bent. So that rules out that potential problem. But always good to check things. Now I need to Loctite thread lock that. Somebody makes a tower-to-tower T-brace for the Vortex. I have not seen that. T-Bone makes it. I will have to look at it. But that would be pretty cool, actually. As much air as we send these things out, and that just sent Loctite everywhere. Oh, that just squirted everywhere. I do not like this Loctite thread locker. I prefer, and actually I have it probably right here. Everything is such a mess. My world went nuts with the race, and then I like Vibratite. It's more of a gel base. It does not squirt all over everything like this. Usually if I have this type of thread locker here, I'll just put a bunch on a piece of plastic and dip in it, because you're going to make a mess otherwise. How's it going, Nitro Freak? RC Masters. You need a screw for your tire, for your Horizon Hobby amp. I'm not sure how those ones screw on or thread on, if it's a nut or what. Don't know much with the amp. The monster trucks look cool. I love the look of the amp monster truck. All right, so that's all cleaned up. The one thing I'm realizing I probably do not have is look at this though, guys. That is my spur gear. So when that motor bearing or whatever blew, it just started wobbling and kicking, and it completely rounded that off. I've never seen anything like it. That is the worst blow up that I've had. So I've not had much luck taking these apart and taking it apart to get at that spur gear. So I just opted to order a new one, and I got it from Jenny's RC as well. That was personal preference. You don't have to do that. I made the decision to do that for mine. So I have to remember how this all goes back together now. So motor side like this. So the long side of this comes out here. There we go. Chassis flex caused that. It's possible. But the motor actually was going like this. So that was interesting. It actually moved. It was almost like the shaft was bent out of the motor, but it wasn't. Something internally was moving. Well, you know, I should have probably taken my pinion gear off before I sent it to him. That sucks. So I will adapt. I think we've got to do this way. Don't have any thermal whatever for this. We're just going to stick it on here. Should be good. It's the brass spacer on the slipper assembly. You gonna change out the front bearing on the new motor? Probably not. Probably not. I just plan to install it. Just go for it. I mean, my Big Rock motor hasn't had any issues. So I'm just kind of hoping I won't have issue, I guess. Although this is the new one with that cut on it, so it's potentially could be a problem. But for now, I'm just gonna get it running again. If I have issues again, I'll have to reach out to somebody and not buy another motor. Razor RC, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I ran it 2 times in a row, or 2 or 3 batteries straight in a row. The first time I got it, and then it stopped, but I think it was overheating is why it stopped. And then I went to do a speed run with it the next day, and I blew out the spur gear because the motor did. I think probably the bearing went bad. I don't know. It basically started moving all over the place and just destroyed this. I sent it back to Arma so they could look at it, and I didn't hear from them what was the actual problem. I was just trying to let them try and do some R&D on it. So I need 32 pitch. But I needed to have the big opening. So this is 16 tooth. What comes on it? 17 tooth? It also came with a 20 tooth. I think it had a 17 on. I don't mind. I'll do a 16. I have a 17 as well. You know, I wouldn't mind doing a 15 even if I had it. It has more speed. Let's just be honest. It has more speed than I need it to have. I'd rather keep cooler temps. I know some of you are cringing that I said it has more speed than I need. I'd love to find a 15. But I just have 16s. That'll have to do. I think this is a 14. I don't want to do a 14. That's too small. Could mark it with some of this Loctite. Nope, I got a silver marker here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it says 15. Perfect. Came with an 18 and a 20. All right, well, then I'll do a 16. 16 will be perfect for what I need. Perfecto. It was wicked fast, but I don't need it to be a speed car. I want to bash with it, so that's my main use. So right there. What are you guys up to today? Razor, I cracked the slipper hub on my Vortex too. Oh, the motor plate bending. Yeah, I just checked the motor plate, and the motor plate on mine is straight, which is pretty surprising. We were sending it. I could see how the weight of it would do it. I thought that having these sitting on the chassis would help, though. I've thought before and been wrong many times. All right, so you're saying it came with an 18 and a 20. All right, we're going to do 16. We'll see how it does. I never got my speed test with the 18, but whatever. I was running the Horizon Hobby one at the races the other day, and it was so much fun that I realized I need to fix mine like immediately because I want to have it to run again. And it really, I had all this stuff sitting here. It doesn't take that much to finish it up and get it running. I've just been too darn busy. But yeah, so it was really overheating. I mean, it was getting hot, so that's why I'm going to step it down. Because I want to do long runs is more ideal for me. I want to be able to run 2 battery packs straight back to back in it and not have it thermal cut off if I can avoid it. So everybody's got different reasons and different ways they RC, and that's cool. I've done some speed stuff. It's cool, but I realized that after about 40 miles an hour, I don't need it for what I'm doing and where I'm running. Just personal. Just knowing where I'm running and knowing what I need it to do. This truck's really not flipping well anyway because of the tires. So if you really wanted to do a lot of flipping and tricks with it, you'd want to get tires that balloon a little bit more. Here's the fun thing, is trying to set this mesh when this doesn't actually, it moves. So you don't really know if you're getting a good mesh or not. So I like that they made it so that you can set your own mesh, but I also wish that they still had the number system. Yeah, see, that's too tight. But because this kind of moves, the actual slipper itself assembly, it's not locked in where it's sitting. It can just kind of move left and right, and it's just loose in here. You don't know that what you're getting is great. I try and push down on it and hope that it's centering, but hey Earl, how's it going, man? Yeah, summer's here, time to gear down. That's still too tight. Can you actually push it in here? Well, yeah, too tight. There we go. But when I cinch it, it seems like it spins a little. Now we're good. What's up, Rogue Factor? So I got a couple of things to work on. I'm going to work on this one. I've got a new 32 pitch setup to put into that one and a new motor plate as well. So I've got a few things to work on. But it's good to make some progress on it and think about getting out and running it. I was just running the Big Rock the other day, and I was like, man, I need to fix the Vortex. Eric Smith says, yep, tires are a must for stunting. Yeah, if you want to stunt with this truck, what it does is it jumps and flies really well, but it isn't for stunting because it will not flip very well with these tires on. You could probably do one backflip, but trying to get multiples becomes problematic. That feels stripped. Oh, no, there it is. Perfect. All right. Now I get to align all this. Try and get it to click back in place, which can be a daunting task at times. Not going to say that it's the most easiest thing every time. In fact, I've struggled with it a couple of the last times that I've done it. All right, so orange. All the shielding on this one is torn. Looks like it melted. So we need to tape that or put more on it. Earl Moorhead, the Vortex and Big Rock are a blast. Best bang for your buck bashing, in my opinion. But, man, that is all metal on that one. You can see that split right there. Hey, Troy, what's going on? Let's see, I got some shrink wrap. Got all my stuff here. See if I have anything orange. Could go red. Yeah, I got red. That'll do. Maybe I'll just do both sides to be safe. It's the little things sometimes. The one of the RCs that I regret selling is my Granite. But these both make up for it. I don't feel as bad now that I have these. Fire. Beavis and Butthead. Fire, 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 fire. That one's not long enough. I think I actually got to take this one off. It's Trace Hobby's going to thrash his Sentin. That sounds actually like a lot of fun. You should go do that. What's going on, Kurt's RC? Yeah, everybody's worried I was gone. I just had work. Lots of work these days. I got so many messages, which is cool, but it was not gone. Just had to change things up a little bit. Had to miss a few live streams, which was unfortunately right when all the conspiracy stuff was happening, all the Traxxas was coming out, and I had zero internet where I was. Yeah, everybody back to work. Earl demands it. All right, hope I can find all the pieces. It's been a hot minute, you guys, since I tore this apart. I haven't had it running since before they were released. Oh, Monster Jam says he ordered 2 Vortex. There we go. Come on. There it went. That wasn't too bad. That was a big time snap. All right. There's some extra parts I don't need because they came on the new one. So just have to put this guy back in place. Screw it back together. And this one's done. I've got my Outcast to fix. I've got a Slash over there to fix. FIFA Euro. That's more entertaining if you ask me. So what do you guys have planned for RC this summer? Any big plans? I know my biggest plan for this summer got canceled next week. We'll be back though. I had to cancel from Axial Fest Badlands. Not going to be able to make it. Have to travel. So other plans will be made. I've got the low C drag car. Earl, I haven't seen your videos yet on it. What are you thinking on the low C? I have it still in the box. That's how far behind I am on everything. Earl's waiting on the Outcast EXB for his summer. That sounds cool. All right, I think we just put this back in and we're done. Yeah, all right. Vortex back together. Got a spare. fact, I'm going to put this red piece on here. That'll go with this. If I do ever want to go in and change that spur gear, I'll have a spare. Maybe I'll be able to get this out and run it this afternoon. Probably evening because of the bugs. I try to go when the flies aren't biting so bad. That's why I did the Big Rock bash at night. Try to get in before the mosquitoes get out, but after the flies are done feasting. So for me, the RC is a little bit less. It's not as easy to just go outside in the backyard and run during the summer for me. So it changes things a bit. All right, so all this is spare parts for Arma. Let's put it all in here. Was it the Granite's the monster truck one, right? Vanquish parts. Don't know what those are doing there. Arma. So Arma Granite was the first 3S that I had, and I loved it. I think it was the Granite. Unless I'm getting the names mixed up. I liked it. It flipped a lot. It was kind of a stunt truck, 3S, which is cool. But I didn't like the Big Rock at first because I didn't like the original wheels and tires and kind of the setup of it, the look of it. But this all black one is one of the coolest looking RCs to me. So that changed that. I'm going to just put all this in here for 1 minute because I want to dump all of the nasty plastic. If you guys could see how much plastic is on it. Well, you can see it, I guess, right here. It's blowing out a little bit, but it's pretty gross. I'm glad that people are having good success with their Vortex for the most part. Seems like everybody's got good things to say about it. I really liked it when I ran it the first times, and then it had that kind of blow up, which I'd not had happen with any of mine before, any of my 3S. So that was a little interesting, but hopefully we'll be taken care of now. I'm gonna go find a spot to dump this. I'll be right back. Trash cans over here. Actually, trash bag. All right. Incoming. I think we'll do this next because I think it'll be easy. I'm hoping it'll be easy. I just want to put a new front bumper on it. Earl, I can just see you bashing that EXB 8S Outcast. It's right up your alley. Yeah, so I busted off the front bumper finally on my Outcast. And everyone told me to get the RPM one. So that's what I did. I listen sometimes. Sometimes. This might not be easy. I'm lying. It looks like I might need a whole bulkhead. All right, so we'll put this one back on the shelf for a minute. Looks like where the screws go into the bulkhead is broken. So that's going to require a bit more work. Than I have time for right now. And parts that I have with me right now. Bummer. And I actually don't know where that red plate is. Oh, here's a silver plate on this one. I do have it. This is where we might just throw some glue in here since it's gone anyway. And a little bit longer screws. And just call it good. Knowing that if it happens again, we'll just replace it. Anybody ever done that before? Everybody's going to get me hungry. Yeah. All right, so we're going to do longer screws and hope that we can bite beyond the break where it's cracked. Hey, JMRCs, how's it going, man? This one's too long. Gonna be too long. This is better. All right. Just wrenching. I've got a few of my RCs for sale over on Facebook. I'm selling my steel tube chassis son of a digger that we did the build on here on the channel. SMT10 based steel chassis. It's pretty sick. And I've got one of my Vorteks for sale. Just had the air ducts cleaned. This is the Outcast Anniversary Edition, which I've pretty much beat up pretty good. At this point, just trying to do whatever I can to save it. And this RPM bumper, I think, is going to help. Eric Smith, I love it. It's a blast. Vorteks. I'm curious when the 4S line is going to come out. Have I missed any announcements or teasers or anything on the 4S lineup? Jason said it was going to come later this year. I don't know how late it was going to be, but when I interviewed him last December, he said, he might have said Q3 or 4, so we might have a little bit more to go. So curiosity, what captures these pins now if we don't use this bumper to hold them in? The hinge pins? Or am I supposed to leave this plate on and then put this bumper under it? That's probably what I'm supposed to do. Probably what I was supposed to do. Nobody see anything on the 4S, okay. I'm curious. I'm also curious if Traxxas has anything new coming. So who has the drag slash? I've seen some videos on it, but I haven't even been able to catch up on that yet. I think I saw Outsourced RC had it. Probably Designs, of course. And this thing is messed up. New and improved power to weight ratio for the Haas, probably. Drag slash is fun, says Earl. Earl, and you have the other one too, right? The Losi one? What are your thoughts between the two? I know they've probably got different things that they're both good at. And you've probably hopped yours up so that it's not stock. Either of them are stock anymore. Because I thought one of them was fast. I thought that the Losi was faster out of the box, but most people aren't going to leave it box stock for either of them. So that doesn't really matter if you have other things that you like about setup or whatever of them. I need to go to my local hobby shop and see this drag slash. I haven't been. I also need to see the new Bronco. I haven't seen either except online. I like to see them with my eyes. All right. The Losi got 6600 kV. Oh, that's a big difference. They both run good out of the box. Good. Oh, both are still stock. Nice. So this is supposed to then, oh, this is going to be, I am going to be able to fix this. Huzzah. Right on. And I get a nice skid plate out of it. What power tool am I using? I'm using a Ryobi screwdriver, basically. It's got a rechargeable battery that pops out. You can buy extra batteries. Oh, does this come with new screws? No. Yes, I was going to say, these original ones aren't going to be long enough anymore. I think this tool costs 50 bucks. They have a cheaper one. I just don't like how you put it in reverse. It's the same button style as the speeds, and it just is confusing because of that. I prefer this one. The other one is more, it can be straight up and down or twisted to be this kind of drill handle style. This one's battery might be going actually. And I don't know where the other ones are after the event last weekend or 2 weekends ago. Hey Tank, what's going on, man? You guys going live tonight with your Tamiya Tuesday? So this has a nut and a bumper. My computer wants to restart. I have to keep telling it to wait an hour. Like, you don't own me. I tell you when I want to restart. But yeah. It's been a good couple of weeks. My we've been watching a lot of Duck Dynasty in the evenings. My kids have gotten really into it. So that's been funny. Funny. And the more recent seasons have been way funnier too. It's much more scripted, but it's all right because it's so funny. It's okay by me. Yeah. This is a cool setup that RPM made for this. Well designed RPM. Yeah, it's a big difference in KV. Especially if you're trying to do like a class where you only run 2S. Sure, I bet the slash is awesome on 3S, but unless the leagues start changing rules to accommodate how the cars come in, people are going to be having to change motors. Not the end of the world, but it's a pretty high price tag to start with to have to be swapping stuff out. What's up, me, him, RC? Welcome. Just about to finish the fix number 2. The other fix that I have to do is actually an upgrade. Yeah, there we go. Nice RPM bumper up front. That should really help it take some of the bad landings I've been giving it. That one's done. Trying to decide. Slash. Maybe we should go to a Traxxas. I feel like we've been doing all Arma. We've only done 2 cars, but Hey Galvin, hey Kay Galvin, what's going on? All right. Fix number 2. I said we do the slash. I'm in my Zoom meeting comfortable shorts. Had my black shirt on for a meeting earlier. Now I've got it all dirty. This is actually a very easy fix. Just 2 screws to fix. All right. So this is the Platinum Slash, I think, whatever. Had the onboard audio. It doesn't any longer. It doesn't have that body on it. So but I took a bad landing on the rear and pulled the screws through. Eventually I'll probably have to, and it looks like it was missing one of the rear ones that hold it in place, so it looks like I'll probably eventually have to replace this one particular piece, but I think it'll get by for now. Don't usually hit the rear bumper with these too often, so I don't think it should pull through, especially if I put that back one in. Which is not in there currently. I think that'll really finish it up. So, what's the weather like for everybody? New chassis? Nah, it only needs this new little plate here. And actually, it might be missing the metal. It is missing the metal retainer. For those. So I have to order that. Another thing to order. $107. Ouch. It is thankfully not that hot here. My buddy Jeremy, who is on the channel and helps with some of the builds and repairing the cars here, said he's out in Vegas area, I think, right now, and he said it was 120, or maybe he's in Reno. I was not wanting to be there, that's for sure. Too hot. There we go. That snugged it up. That's what it needed. Another car done, except for a part to order. 87 humid. I'm feeling you, Brian. I'm feeling you. That's what we got. Pretty much mirrored temps. All right, what do we got for this? Where are all the pieces? I hope I put them with it. All right, so I did get a new adjustable motor plate for this. A new spur gear. New spur gear, but I wanted to put on a whole new slipper assembly. And I thought I had it. See you, Tank. How's it going, Stickies? So I could just fix it and keep it with this particular spur gear. I really wanted to go 32 pitch for brushless. And I thought that I had it already. I thought. Give me a second here, we'll see. Office is a bit of a wreck right now, per the title. But did I take that container down? Give me 1 second. I don't have any music to play. Sorry. Oh, I did get one of these finally. The Sky RC performance analyzers. Have not unboxed it or tried it yet. But I have a slipper that's 32 pitch already. I was going to put this on and use that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where did I put it? What's in this? All right. I think I have an Arma diff in a bag. Why do I have an Arma diff? That could fix that front bulkhead though. I'm gonna check one more place and then I'll be back. Found it. Ha. Organized chaos. Was in my bin with my Arma bag. Extreme RC Bastards. Yeah, it is like a pit bag turned inside out. So I have all these parts go in here. all my Arma cars. Very sophisticated filing system. Arma 3S, and I have a whole container with the bag for all the spare parts. I just ruffle through till I find this. It's a 3S slipper pad. Ah, crap, this is a broken one. Boop, 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 boop. But I know I Jenny's another one after that first one broke. It must be this one. Yeah, this has everything. And it's in a little baggie like I got it from Jenny's. So this has got to be it. Has all the parts and pieces. Okay, so we're going to update this one. Good. Glenn, we were asking about that earlier. See, I even installed the bearing on this one. So we need to remove this screw, and then we got to do a little fight. Little fight, it's probably a big fight. This is the dead one. Why does this have a long screw? Oh well, we'll see. We'll find out soon. So we put a hobby wing system into this one. A little underpowered for it, but does all right. We're just trying to make it a little faster than the brushed version that it was. And we should be able to, oh, that was easy. Easy enough. All right. So I stripped this one. So we're going to ditch this. And switch it over to 32 pitch. Did I buy adjustable? No. I left them. Did he say June for those? For the Arma Vorteks? I thought he said third quarter. Or fourth quarter. Q3 or 4, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so these are the plastic. No good. Out with the old. In with the new one that I lost again. All right. So it's good. Where's the other side of it? Here. So this whole assembly would have to be replaced to do the metal, which I don't have. So we will be sticking with this for now. Then I'll have to now go buy a new case. Because I had that red hot racing one, but unless you have this, you can't do it. So that'll just wait. I'm gonna switch to 32 pitch gear because we were running 48 pitch. What's going on, Sean? Hey, Brian, Riff Raff. Riff Raff, I need to get up to the store to get that those stickers, the post office. I'm heading up there today, so I should have them today. So we're gonna go. Maybe 17 tooth. Yeah, I think we'll do a 17. That's 19. That's too big. So what are y'all up to? Big head, other than sitting here. You working on cars? So this Mega has a plastic case for the gear. It also has a 48 pitch gear, which is a lot more plastic than this. But this casing is different. So I need to replace this part of the casing in order to do the metal plate. This will work for now. I haven't been really jumping this one a whole lot, so it'll be fine. Just gotta get needle nose in here to get the gear. 17 tooth. This is what we want. Now, grub screw. I don't want to go super high because it is a little bit underpowered motor. Maybe, yeah, we'll do 17. We'll see how it does. Easy enough to get in here and switch this stuff out. I'll put some thread lock on this grub screw. I don't usually grease these gears. Couple reasons. You get so many shavings or dirt and stuff that gets into these. And I just don't want it clinging a bunch of dirt to it. So if that's what you're asking about lubing it, I do not put any grease or anything on these gears. It's humid here, Galvin. Okay, Galvin, it is humid. Hey, Basher Brothers. Welcome, man. All right, here we go. Let's see if this will do what we want it to do here. So we're going to go in like this. So I need to bring this out a little bit more. I like my teeth to kind of mesh right in the middle. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Perfect in every way. Not. All right, now we get to try and get the mesh right. Which, as I said on the last one, can be fun with these. So I need to put some thread lock on these as well. Big up from France. Where about in France are you? Hoping to get back there when I go through for work again. Can't see. Putting that M2C motor mount on the big rock. Oh, that's a good thing to put on there. I need to order up some more stuff from them. They have really quality stuff. My Typhon is the next thing I really need to bring to the bench again. Need to put a new I can't see in there. There we go. I need to put new drive shaft on there. I have it ordered, but I couldn't get the other one out of the hub. So I just kind of kept leaving it, even though I snapped off one of the dog bones. It just makes it so it pops out too easy and gets stuck. It doesn't break, it just annoyingly gets stuck. But I have the M2C on that, and it's wicked. We were just sending it to the moon when my buddy was here. I filmed it. I didn't ever post a video of it, but when Jason Saunders was here and running it, and no matter what you did, it just kept taking a beating. And then finally, it wasn't even a big hit, but it just was a weird turn and hit, and it made it pull out the dog bone. And so it's kind of sitting cockeyed. I'm sure if you've had one of the Armas, you kind of know what I'm talking about, because the drive cup has the part that the dog bone goes in that's really cut out, and then it has a part that's just a little bit, I don't know if it's for weight or what, but it'll actually pop out of the groove and it'll stick on the other part. And it's annoying. Yeah, Riff Raff, it's live might be easier for me during the days. I'm only working part-time right now, so technically I have a lot of other contract stuff that pops up, but I had a little break today, so I did not take any extra stuff to fill my time because I really wanted to get these buttoned up and not have so many simple fixes just sitting on the shelf because I hadn't had time to get to them. What's going on, Matthias? Trugified the, oh, that's a good idea, man. Truggy Typhon with Badlands. I like that, man. This motor is actually underpowered for this. I was trying to do like a cheap upgrade. And so it's an easy run, 3300 kV, 3652, which is underpowered. It would be for a two-wheel drive buggy, technically. But I was like, screw it, we're going to do it. So It's all they had at the hobby shop, and I like to support my local shop, so I could have ordered a cheap one online, but this is what they had. But I think this is going to go a ways in helping this not blow up on me so easily, because I was having problems with it blowing up the spur gear because it was 48 pitch, and setting that mesh with the way that this system is, not fun. They probably should have left these ones, these mega models, where it wasn't on in as far as gear mesh, it should have been the numbered system where if you had a 17 tooth, you use these two holes, because the way that that spur sits into this little compartment, you can't ever get it so that you know that when you're setting the mesh, it's tight against something. The spur gear is tight where it's going to be. It moves all over on that little piece. So it's really tough to set the mesh. And at 48 pitch, it's really hard. Not a music channel, man. If you want music, you can go to Outback Jack's channel or RC Reactivated. He does great music. All right, so that's another one done. That's 4 so far that we've got back up and running before I have to take my kids to music lessons. So that is cool. It makes me happy. This is my anniversary edition bumper. I should probably keep that somewhere. Nah. Keep too much stuff. You can mount a crate wing on it. Oh, that'd be cool. Hey, RC Basher boy. Hi and bye, man. Haven't heard from you in a bit. Good to see you. And it's not because of you, it's because of me. I just haven't been around. So I've actually got a 2S battery charging up right now. I'll be interested to see how this does with that 2S, with that 17-tooth pinion we just stuck in there. I am interested. So now I need to charge up my dynamite charger until I figure out how to use this one, which I think is easy. It's an app, but I know how to use the dynamite one. It's super simple. All right. What I like about this one is the colors. I love the Mega Typhon body color. So if I actually had a 3S one, I would probably go somewhere like Jenny's or whatever and buy a new body for it. That says green and white and black and silver. It's just sharp. Really good look to it. I really feel like tracks this shit up. They're banded a little bit. It feels a little dated in the looks category to me. I think that alone could maybe give it a little bit more legs to stand on. But I don't actually see many people drive it as a bandit. I see people convert it like me to a drag car. But yeah. All right. Hey, Paul Clancy, what's going on? Yeah, it's been a while, guys. I know. Is there anything else up here I can fix? This is an original on the channel. This is an RC10 B4.2 race spec. And I changed the body because I wanted cab forward. And I got this body in Michigan, actually, in near East Point. So off of like Groesbeck. They had a really cool shop there. I don't know what it was. Can't remember. And I finally found one that would work. So I was looking forever to get rid of the blue and yellow body that came on it. that had it back and did have more of that bandit look I was just talking about. This thing has not run in a long time. And I think that the only thing wrong with it is either the ESC or motor. And that would be such an easy thing for me to change and get this thing running again. I kind of feel like I should do it. Just go find a little buggy motor. Something simple to put in here. Give it a little speed. Give it another bash. It's not even that big a motor on here. It would not even be expensive. I could probably take that Hobbywing motor out of the Arma and put it in here and get one of the bigger motors like that actually come in the 3S and put it in there. That might be what I do. Fix up that one and then get this one running with the Hobbywing system. But look at it. I mean, I ran this one in Arizona when I went there on vacation on the rocks. I used to run it at Debbie's, our SeaWorld, when my short course truck would break. Painted this cool, like, square skull CCXRC on it way back when. Kind of feel like I should fix it. I had thoughts of getting rid of it. But I'm leaning towards maybe getting it working again. Don't have many team associated vehicles on here. Get this one going again. Bearings are still good. All right, so I can't do that today because I don't think I have a power system for it. We'll look at our little power system box here. Oh, I do have a 3300 kV Spectrum. I honestly don't know why I have this. See ya, Basher Brothers. I have that. Holmes Hobbies Polar Pro Punchy. Holmes Hobby Crawlmaster Sport 15. These all go to that one truck. You know what? You know what? I might be able to do it because I have a Sidewinder 4. These are the wrong size pins. These might be. Oh, these are the right size. Ding, 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 ding. This would probably make that thing fly. Never know unless you try, right? Let's give it a whirl. Have enough wire. Yes. Okay, so this dates this car. I didn't know a whole lot about RCs back in the day. And let's just say I don't think I've ever opened the gearbox on this. So there's that. Making sure I have enough time to do this. Looks like I do. Let's see what we can do with this. Is it worth it? Should I put this stuff on here? Or should I just let this thing go? What size are these nuts on here? They're bigger than 8mm. That's crazy. That is crazy talk right there. Well, I don't think I need, because I have these wrenches that get around stuff. I say do it. Two-wheel drive is the best. Team Associated for the win. All right, let's see what we got here. So everything is big on this. So it's 2.5. I thought for sure little two-wheel drive buggy would be doing 2mm stuff. Not Team Associated. They go big or go home. All right, we're off. All right, so I mean, really, we're just taking off a motor, a pinion, and dropping a new one in. What could go wrong? I have the 22 kit, and I love it. I have the indoor one. Wow. This motor looks ancient to me. There's no, oh, there it is, Reedy 3300 kV. So I guess we're going to go about the same speed. Old school. So a little bit longer can. A little bit. I kind of want to believe that I had taken this apart and put a different pinion on to make it go faster, but I don't believe I can actually honestly say that I did. I just kind of ran it whenever I could. When the other truck was not working is mainly when I ran it. All right. We're just going to use the same one. Maybe. Oh, that's really tight. Maybe not. What do we got in 48 pitch? Nothing nearly as big. All right, cool. Thinking maybe in my 22 bag I do. because this is 20. $21 looks double stamped 21. All right, just gonna go for it and hope it comes off if we need it to. Man, that's almost perfectly lined up. All right, so a little bit more. If it'll go a little bit more. There it went. That was probably perfect. Little Loctite. Here we go. Oh, internet on and off. How's it going, Green Frog? Kagan is in the house. All right, I think I'm going to take this one with me to music lesson. I just charged up a new Helios battery that they gave me to test out, 100C. I feel like this is perfect timing to give that a test. Kind of like everything just perfectly aligned for it to happen. Man, I've been on this for a couple hours now. It keeps asking me if I want to put my computer to restart mode. Later, me, him, RC, doing this for you, man. He said we feel like it, we have to do it. Well, we're going to do it. Me, him, RC. That's a good name. Very pronoun specific, though, for 2021. I keyed. This is a, what I say it was a B4.10 race spec. This was the ready to run they had a long time ago. B4.2 race spec. So if I break it, good luck finding parts. Put a spectrum system in it. It's a good idea, they said. Nice. I'm kind of getting excited about this, though. I am excited about Wayne Fonts. All right. Pry out the bad boy. What's going on, Nitro Freak? We're just deinstalling this old Reedy system. Gonna install this Sidewinder system. And we're going to give my old girl another new life, hopefully. I didn't know how to troubleshoot problems with these before. It just stuttered. and wouldn't go fast. So something was blowed up. And I didn't know if it was the ESC or the motor, and I couldn't get help finding out, and so I just put it on the shelf and never touched it again. And then I just got other stuff that had my attention, so I didn't bother trying to fix it after a certain point. But now when I look at it, I say, I want to help you. I want to fix you. It doesn't have to be like this, Team Associated. You were made for more. What size is this? Don't tell me you're standard sized. Oh, you are standard sized. How dare you? Nothing my ball end wrench can't handle. We will fake whatever size it is. All right. Probably have never opened this up either. This has been fun so far. Probably with this system don't even need it like it is. Could just not have this inside of a case. That's my basher self talking. Try to hold it at bay. I was so afraid of RC cars when I first got into the hobby. I mean, like, I didn't know anything about electronics. I didn't know anything about anything. I mean, I don't know that much about them nowadays. I knew a whole lot less about them back then. I've been pretending to know about RCs for the last 7 years. Hi, my name is Tony, and I've pretended for YouTube to know about RCs for the past 7 years. What's your name? The YouTube Anonymous Club. All right. Go here. Man, it's been raining forever here. This, Johnny, is a RC10 B4.2 race spec. This is circa 2013. Ish. Just say. There we go. There we go. Shoot. Which way's positive and negative on this? I can't see. Oh, it doesn't say. Cool. Well, it probably says on here. Battery, channel 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nah. Cool. We just guess, I guess. We just guessed which way is positive and negative. That'll be fun. Well, I'll go based on where the teeth probably would have been. We'll guess that way. At this point, I'm probably best if I go and get a battery and I test it. Because strapping all this in here and being wrong would suck. Luckily, I know what I'm doing as a seasoned RC mechanic. Just shove all these in here and look the other way. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. I think we're good, as long as I did it the right way. I think it should be golden. I did things the wrong way, and things are gonna suck. All right. I think we're super close to testing this out. Hey, what's going on, Chainsaw? Darwin, I don't talk about Badlands. Make me sad. You make me cry. All right. Honestly, don't think there's going to be quite enough wire. Spectrum skimped on the wiring. It's really short. It totally doesn't make it to the ESC. That sucks. I've even got the wires pointed in the right direction coming off the motor, and it doesn't reach because they usually run cables that would connect to it. Suck. Maybe if I don't go through this upper piece, go more direct route. Doesn't really save much. Nah. Nah, that's a bummer. I need to get a Spectrum ESC. It's too tight. I guess if I rotated the motor more, possibly. That sucks. So let's see if I got the jumper connectors. If I got the leads for them or not. I thought I ordered some. There's a wire. These were here's some bullets. They're the right size. Question. They look small. They look too small. Yep. I have the larger bullets. Yeah, I gotta go get my stickers today. Riff Raff. When I take my kids to music lessons is when I normally check my my box. So I'll be checking it in about an hour. Yeah, I don't have the jumpers. Darn it. So there's two things I can do. I can get a ESC by Spectrum, which is probably what I'll do. That'll have wires that'll attach to these because they come pre-wired. Bummer, I thought I had a fix. The first one that I wasn't able to fix. Hate to end it on a downer. Well, we put in our best effort, guys. Not every battle can be won the first try. Come back stronger from this. Wiser. With less money in our pockets. But we can do this. Press on to the finish line. The crap is the boxes came off. Oh, here. They fell. Cool. Oh, maybe I have ends in here. Let's take a look. Oh, I got some. Oh, I got a revolver motor in here. That's what the Sidewinder's for. Got a big censored castle motor in here. 25 kg servos. The Alicridus servo, that should go into here. Have some super steering power, super fast, lightning quick.
Could you try again?
No, not talking to you. Apple thinks they're so important. Always talking to them. All right. Well, guys, I think we're gonna have to call that a wrap on project. Get this car running again, and give it another go in maybe a couple days. I'll see what I can get for a ESC for this. I'll save this Sidewinder for something that is more deserving, and we'll go from there. But I feel pretty good still. Outcast is fixed, Slash is fixed, Vortex is rocking and rolling, and we've got the Typhon all set to go again as well. So I have to choose which one I want to run this evening, and I think I know which one it is. You know, I could try the original ESC and see if it was bad or the motor was bad. Nah, we can't at all. We'll start fresh. New beginnings. New beginnings. Yeah, you guys get in on those. Get in on those stickers when you can. Just gotta get this back on again, because I shouldn't have to take the motor off. So I think I'll finish by putting this back on and in place. There's one screw, and I probably lost the other. But they're not the right size anyway, so we're just going to grab a fresh screw. Put the head on it that I want on it. And call it good. Oh, there's the other screw. But it is an American or standard screw, so I don't really want to use it anyway. Great. Well, I don't know where that just fell into, so that's bad news. Make sure it's not in our gearbox. There it was. That was going to be a problem. Sticker walls are the best. I like stickers on my my new sticker wall is actually my big toolbox. It's got a great side on it to put stuff into. Later, Nitro. And get this finished and then get myself on the road here. Lunch is over. I hear you, chainsaw. I actually need to get back on and do a few work things before I do leave. Saw an email come in I need to address. Before I try to jump on the road. All right. Well, we got it to this point. Now we're going to call it quits. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I know it's been a weird couple weeks for the channel, but we're going to get things rolling on here. I think things are going to get exciting in the next couple weeks as things get really ramping up and going. So we'll be heading up to Ipswich a little bit. I'll probably head down to the dungeon to get some more footage down there on their cool track that they've got for the monster trucks. So lots of little things like that coming, and still more stuff from the World Finals itself. And yeah, we're not done. We're only just getting started, and there's going to be a lot of crawler stuff coming as well with my Vanquish, my RC10 B4.2. So keep an eye peeled for that stuff, and let me know what you guys are interested in seeing more of on the channel. I know it really comes down to what people want to see. That's what it really is all about. If people don't want to watch it, then it's not worth doing it. So if you guys have stuff that interests you, let me know, and we'll see about getting some of it on the channel. For now, I'm going to pack up this old girl here, old school, and put it back on the shelf. Until next time, see you guys. Baby digger motor upgrade, I have that. I'm actually going to do a video of it. That wasn't going to be a live. I do have the baby motor upgrade. So, yeah.